Race 4 in the first season of Marbula One welcomes us to the Hivedrive, hosted by the Hornets. An interesting track and a hive through which we race today. Hey everybody, I'm Greg Woods. As we reach the midway point of the season, things begin to ramp up for these competitors. Now, I don't necessarily mean that literally for the conveyor belt, because after some discussions and some difficulties, the JMRC decided that after this race, the conveyor belt will be tweaked a little bit for competitor safety. 13.2 meters is the length of this course, as you see the starting lineup. A great battle for pole that developed yesterday. Some fast times were laid down early, and the challenge was met. Who will win out in the race, though? The lights are on. And we're rolling! Around the turn, Origin in the top spot as they begin to build momentum. Around the outside, we get a little look from Waspy, who takes second place. Origin stretching up into the lead as they begin the twisty bit through sector number 1 to sector 2. And in the Hive, if you stay off the walls, you're going to have a lot of speed on the exit. And the top 3 or 4 all do. Out onto the front stretch for the first time, and it's a big lead for Origin. Started second. Take a look at the gap there, 1.18. Keep an eye on that. Jelle back in third as well. And coming off the conveyor belt, looks like Jelle has a little bit of speed to challenge Waspy through the first couple of turns, closing in ever so slightly, just a few lengths back. Origin still up in front. Lime in fourth, rapidly in fifth. But a loss of speed there, and shooting into first is Waspy. It just goes to show you a momentary lapse can cause a huge swing in the race. And the momentum continues to be down. And actually, look at this. All three are going to be exiting the conveyor belt at the same time. They had some difficulty. It's neck and neck. Waspy up in front, but Jelle takes the lead. That was one where we thought that if you could have entered the conveyor belt cleanly, it was no way that anybody was going to challenge on the exit, but it was a dead heat. Through the Hive this time. Look at there in third place. Pulsar has gotten by. Origin continues to fall back into fifth now. The lead up front for Jelle is a little under a second. Pulsar in third, rapidly in fourth. Origin all the way back to fifth. Hey, there's Mimo up in sixth, looking for Team Momo's first points of the entire season. Oh, but a couple of slow exits through sector number 1. Jelle being hounded up front by Waspy. Riding the curbs around the outside. Nice line being taken there through those final curves to enter the Hive. Origin tries to bump up against Rapidly, but can't find the speed there, gets hung up on the wall, and loses fifth place to Smoggy. Waspy takes the pit lane for some reason, and is going to be locked up in a dead heat with Rapidly coming off the belt. Look at the lead that Jelle had, 1.29 exiting. I think that's growing. Here on lap number 5 of 11, we had a 13-lap race in the previous Grand Prix. Look at the train that's developing for second place. Waspy moves to the outside, through the Hive, takes second place. Waspy, our pole sitter, his last time out. And this time had pole briefly. Lead up front, a little under a second for Jelle. Pulsar takes second place, trying to eye up our leader. Farther back, the host Hornets with Hive, 4 seconds back in 10th place. Mary struggling tremendously at the back also. Mary's had a tough time. Started last in her last race. Only finished 15th, aided by Waspy's 1 lap down incident with the conveyor belt. Jelle stretched the lead by 0.04, although this time it's over Rapidly instead of Pulsar. Pulsar fell back to 4th. Waspy back there. Look at Origin challenging all 3 of them there. Bumps up against Pulsar and wants to get by. Ooh, a little shove off the wall there. Says, give me some space. Up front, Jelle. Lead coming down. Through the Hive. Hung up on the wall briefly. That lets Rapidly shoot into the lead. And as a result, Jelle goes into the pit lane. The Hive can really get people out of sorts. Waspy having a little trouble getting onto the belt. But if you get hung up in the Hive, it can put you into the pit lane, and it continues the disadvantage all the way down the front stretch. Rapidly in Pulsar, lead Jelle, who goes high up onto the curbs there. And here comes Origin to the inside, not going to be there. The door was shut. Waspy keep Jelle at bay. Rapidly stretching up into the lead, Pulsar as well as we come up the belt. What's the gap? Over a second now. Waspy, 2.5 seconds back. Rapidly living up to his name, exiting the belt there. Really, our top four is as spread as they've been for a while. This time, a little train beginning to develop behind Orangin. Bump off the walls there pretty hard, entering the Hive. Can rapidly keep it off the walls? No! And that lets Pulsar take the lead. It really is a huge speed differential if you get hung up. Rapidly going to have to fight back in these final couple of laps. A little bit of a breather here. 300ths as they cross to the line. Exiting the belt, it's a little bit more. Penultimate lap. Pulsar holds the lead. Waspy back in third behind Rapidly, then Yellop and Smoggy. And Smoggy having a decent run, but had fallen back early on. Got up into the lead, fell back, is running exactly where he was in qualifying. Pulsar ready to finish the penultimate lap. Rapidly goes down the inside in the pit lane. Interesting strategy there. They're going to be fairly close, 3800ths apart as they enter the final lap. Pulsar quick off the belt. Rapidly trying to track him down. This is a big speed boost also for Yellop, who tries to get by Waspy for third. Nothing there. Exiting the first sector. Meanwhile, up front, Pulsar stretching the lead. The Hive could make or break this entire race. They stay where they were. Pulsar, around the final turn, is going to cruise across the line and wins the Hivedrive Grand Prix. Rapidly in second, Waspy rounds out the podium in front of Smoggy and Yellop. Hey, how about this? Hive finishes in seventh. And did Nemo? Oh, Nemo in the top 10. That means that Nemo picks up the first points for Team Momo. Hazers, in the meantime, pick up an extra point for setting the fastest lap of the race. Congratulations up front, though, to Pulsar. Started all the way back in 9th. Also, don't forget to vote for Marble of the Day. Is that good enough to earn him those honors? I don't know, but there were some great lead changes. Overtakes in the top 5. Looking up top there, riding that curb, and then shooting down in front of Yellop to make sure that Yellop is not going to get by. The Hazers still hold the top spot in the team standings. Team Galactic jumps up 2 spots, 1 clear of the Savage Speeders. The Green Ducks fall down to 4th, but they will be hosting the next race at Greenstone. Thank you for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.